Дурут салам, как вы поживаете? Мне очень хорошо, ну хорошо. Salamati. Before I go play judo, I did watch a little bit of today. I didn't watch it, I didn't watch the fights as they were happening. I chose to do more judo Saturday than, um, watch the fights. It didn't really excite me. I wanted to see Gagey Chandler. I did want to see Gagey Chandler. And I haven't been able to catch up on that one. But let's talk about Usman Covington. Now, Dana White said that if there was no Kamaru Usman, Colby Covington would be the champ. Maybe that's true. Maybe that's not true. And then he said that Kamaru Usman is an all-time great pound for pound, blah, blah, blah. What I saw in the fight was the other way. I was just like, if Colby Covington had any understanding of Ouchigari, Kouchigari, Yoko Wakari, or any other of 8 or 9 judo leverage throws, when you have someone by the waist and you can't do a valley drop, Usman would have been straight-legged. You wouldn't even have to pass guard. All you would have had to do is bury your grill in his chest, climb up, and then go for a whole host of submissions that Kamaru would give you because he's trying to strike. What I saw was okay, Elite BJJ and Combat Sambo from the mountains is going to destroy people for a long time, because the other camps, the other wrestling-based, striking-based camps, they have no real fundamental understanding of leverage control from the waist. They want to keep doing wrestling takedowns, and they double down on wrestling because they think that Khabib Nurmagomedov and Islam Makhachev and all those guys, all the scary unbeaten dudes, are doing straight wrestling takedowns. They're not. They're shooting in wrestling style, and they're doing judo takedowns. If you look at their feet, the way they place their hips, the way they subtly do grips, they're using grips a lot of the times. They're not going to gable grip straight off. They're doing subtle things. They're doing kazushi. And if Colby Covington had any reasonable understanding of any sort of leg reap or foot sweep, he would have been champion. And what that tells me is that Kamaru Usman isn't as great as we're making him. He's not the pound for pound best. He's not. Get it out of your mind. I would rather see Charles Oliveira be the pound for pound best, or Islam Makhachev be the pound for pound best, because somebody who can do it standing and do it on the ground with elite transitions. Pound for pound means that if I make you bigger, you defeat everyone in that division. If I make you smaller, you defeat everyone in that division. You are so good at what you do that whatever weight I magically make you, you are immediately superior in that division, and Kamaru Usman is not. I put 20 pounds on him, he's getting knocked out by the big boys. I take 20 pounds off of him, and Makhachev is tying him into a knot. Islam Makhachev can meet Kamaru Usman at whatever weight you want to play, and he will tie him into a knot, because Kamaru Usman only does one thing really well: go forward, go back, and he's strong. Well, guess what happens when you're really strong and I have you in a full Dagestansky style high mount or S mount? Shit gets broken, or you tap. That's it. Plus, Colby Covington got robbed a little bit. Colby Covington snapped him up. I don't think he got full credit for the times that he tagged him up, because Usman was moving backwards, and so they said, well, you missed 3. So all 5 of the flurry that you threw, all of your combination missed. And I don't think they all did. Which tells me Kamaru Usman isn't as great as people say he is. Okay? He's the champ. He's magnificent. But when you're talking about pound for pound, he's magnificent at his division. He's obviously better than everybody in his division. He's obviously the champion of his division. Do not let me talk you out of that. He is the champ and he deserves it. He's won it. He is strong. He is amazing. His skills are amazing. But he is not that much better than everyone else. Colby Covington beat a broken Tyron Woodley, but also could have lost that fight if Tyron Woodley could have generated any kind of power off of his right leg and had any kind of mustard on his shot. So what that tells me is that Kamaru Usman had to fight Colby Covington for how many rounds, and Colby Covington could have gotten knocked out by a halfway in tune. I don't know what injury. I do not know what injury Tyron Woodley has on his right leg, but he's not getting any zip off of it anymore. I think he must have taken a low kick and it damaged his leg, and he's not telling anybody. Maybe he's not even aware. But Kamaru Usman is a damaged leg away from giving Tyron Woodley a fight, going rounds and rounds and rounds with a guy that got beat up by Nickelodeon, Nintendo, Jake or Jill or John Paul, whoever. Some TV personality that threw on the mitts, got doped up, hired great trainers, and decided he wanted to box. He's talented. I'm not taking anything away from Jake or Jim or State Farm Paul or whoever that Nintendo, Nickelodeon bag of Halloween candy, fucking candy ass is. I'm not taking anything away from him. He's a great athlete and he's beating people up. He's beating them up for real. Okay, cool. What I'm saying is, the reason why I'm saying it like this is, I need you guys to understand. They're hyping up Kamaru Usman. The Kamaru Usman train. They're building the man a statue. And he's not Habib Nurmagomedov. Okay? He's not John Jones. He's not even Daniel Cormier. He's just better than his guys in his division. If you put Islam Makhachev and Kamaru Usman at the same weight, he's going to get punished. It's not going to be pretty. Hamzat right now, after his last fight today, and Usman did not fight Colby Covington. Say Usman trained for Hamzat. Could go in there and do at least what Colby Covington did. And I think that he would do way more than Colby Covington did, because if you let Hamzat Chimaev wrap you up by the waist, nasty things are going to happen to you. And you're not telling me that Usman let him grab him by the waist. That wasn't part of his game plan. That wasn't some trickery up Usman's sleeve. Colby Covington was sneaky. He got in there with great footwork. He was brave. He was brave to take the waist, because he was like, hey, if you got that uppercut at a bad angle, I'll eat it to take your waist. And that is brave. That is vicious. That is the true essence of a warrior. It's also, he's a great fighter and he's a stupid guy, just like Habib says. Why do you think the Dagestanskis do everything so precise the judo way? Or if there's another discipline, say Soviet-style wrestling, they just tweak it a little bit just to make it a little bit better. But they're using judo principles. That's judo principles. And watch, all these BJJ guys are going to all of a sudden start having some awesome takedowns, man. Awesome, just looking like judo takedowns, bro. The Kosotos are going to be amazing in the next year or two. The Osotos are going to be amazing in the next year or two. The Ouchi Kouchi, people are going to do a no-gi. People are going to start doing a no-gi, Uchimata. These things are going to be magnificent. And then they're going to fight guys that have been doing combat sambo, and they're going to get taught a lesson. But don't worry, the BJJ guys, they'll catch up. They'll catch up. It might take 5-6 years, but they'll catch up. And it's going to be a massive, awesome brawl. I can't wait for combat sambo elite versus Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu elite. Please give me Oliveira and Islam Makhachev. Please, I'm begging you. And somebody go there and teach Kamaru Usman that he's not as great as he says he is. Maybe it's Chimaev. I don't know who's in the division. I don't know. Ankalaev obviously could go there and punish Usman. Punish him. Usman's better than everybody in his division. He's a superior champion. He is awesome. He is not the pound for pound best. And this fight didn't show how great Colby Covington is. It shows that Colby Covington's absolutely great. It just shows that Kamaru Usman isn't as high as people thought. He was just slipping punches. And then allowed a guy with fantastic side control to get him by the waist and take him down. And if Colby Covington had any understanding of high-level judo, Kamaru Usman would be snapped in half. So, wait until somebody from the Caucasus Mountains, probably Chimaev, gets a hold of Usman. Oh, upset of the century. And someone please go in and like show Chimaev a little more than just a shot. He don't need it. His wrestling is just freak athlete. But Chimaev is more of a pound for pound. You put Chimaev at 155, he's dangerous. Islam Makhachev's still fucking him up. But no. Nope. Rose Namajunas is a better pound for pound because you could put her at any weight and she's beating everybody up. You could put her at any weight, put a penis on her, and she's still beating people up. She's got more boxing skills than Usman. Usman's just got naturally great feet going forwards and backwards. He's shifty, he's calm, he's a warrior. He understands the will of a warrior, all the esoteric shit about being a fighter. He stays calm. He's very intellectually savvy, he's smart. But he ain't John Jones. I don't know if John Jones today could beat him up, but I know John Jones, when John Jones was John Bones Jones, back then, whenever he was undisputed, the most pound for pound gifted martial artist in the world, he absolutely could beat him up. All right, guys. I got to go. That's 13 minutes on what I thought. So there you go.